Hey guys, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel. Cherries today, welcome back to the Ultimate Twice ranking where I go from beginning to most recent in their official selfie, song by song, give my thoughts and put into a list of most favorite to least favorite, which you can find right there. Let me scroll down the list, pause at any point where you want to see where anything is. Big love to Laverius for making this whole series exist. Now, people have said, apparently, Fancy was the one. I think. Now, people may be thinking what I'm talking about when I say the one. I'm not talking about the fact that it's just first. I'm talking about the fact that the song that apparently from then on kind of changes things a little bit. You know, when I talk about the Twice sound, even though Twice have a few sounds and everything like that, but the Twice sound that I fell in love with and everything. With, you know, the B-sides and everything I've heard before doing this ranking series, as well as some of the title tracks too. So I'm curious from here on out what is going to go down. This is hot. Oh. Kind of like an Uptown Funk vocal effect. 나만의 색은 마치 pink, blue, black, white 그 누구보다 좀 더 특별해 세상 단 하나뿐인 color alright 숨겨봐도 숨겨지지 않을 거야 나는 빛이 날 테니까 뜨거운 시선들 다 watching me 두근대 내 맘이 heartbeat heartbeat 지금부터 시작할까 해 화끈하게 달아오르게 해 oh, 뭐가 핫하든 상관없어 뭐든 시시해 보이는 걸 내가 뜨겁게 해 Burn it up hot baby Burn it up hot baby 평범한 옷이라도 난 다른 걸 이미 난 발끝까지 완벽하잖아 아무래도 자꾸만 미끌릴 거야 벌써 넌 내게 빠졌으니까 yeah 멈춰도 움직여도 또 모든 날 따라오고 있어 oh my oh my 지금부터 시작할까 해 화끈하게 달아오르게 해 oh, 뭐가 핫하든 관심 없어 뭐든 지루해 보이는 걸 내가 뜨겁게 해 Burn it up hot baby Burn it up hot baby Catch me if you can Catch me if you can 진짜 나를 또 보고 싶다면 Catch me if you can Catch me if you can 진짜 나를 보고 싶다면 Burn it up hot baby Burn it up hot baby That's insane. That's insane. So, first off, well, no. How am I gonna do this? Let me just say that when people said the Fancy might be the one that may have changed things and everything, people may not have been lying. Let me say that. The best way I could describe this is I feel like I'm not doing the ranking series right now. I feel like I've gone in a time machine. I feel like I've gone back in time to before the ranking series started, and then we went into the earlier Twice stuff. And I feel like that someone has just told me to check out a Twice B-side that I'm going to really enjoy. And I hear the sound, I hear the song, and I hear the sound of it, and I very quickly go, yep, yeah, it is. That's how I feel with this. Because again, just to remind people, it's not that I've disliked the super early Twice stuff, because I know we're so many episodes in and everything like that, because there have been some great songs along the way, and I think, and I don't know because, of course, there's so many B-sides from Twice still coming in the series that I haven't heard and everything. Their vocals are showcased really well in their earlier stuff. I will say this, though. The production, the music production for me, if you listen to, let's say, a song that's in the first, of course it depends what song you're going with, but if you choose it like a B-side from Twice in the first 30 songs they ever did, you may get lucky, but in my opinion, you're going to hear a song that the production is a bit messy and the production is a bit lacking, to be totally honest with you. The vocals are great, the ladies are great, the melodies are nice, but the production, the instrumental and everything like that, it's not, as polished as I've expected to have from Twice when it comes to their sound and their production and everything. If I didn't know when this song was, and I didn't even see the era that it's from with the color-coded aspects of what's going on now, I know it wouldn't be from that early part because the production on this song is so polished and it's so impressive and it's what I expect from Twice. Even though, again, the sound that I talk about with Twice, obviously, I love synth and everything, and Twice have got so much synth. Even I know that before the discography, I'm so excited to hear even more of the songs that I don't know a synth from Twice as we go along. And I'm sure there's a few, right? It's not just that, and I know there's synth in this song. This isn't a full-on synth pop song. There's synth elements in there, but there's something about, again, the sound, the production, and the arrangement and everything like that, where it feels like such a jump in quality of production from way back when, So props to Twice and props to their producers and their team and everything like that for continuing to just get better and better as they go along, because for me, I think about some of the series that I do for K-pop, some of the ranking series that I do, there's some unbelievable songs production-wise straight away, and sometimes they can lose that sound a little bit that I really love, and sometimes they can keep that sound and everything going on, which is great. With Twice, what I found is that, if I was checking them out as they debuted and everything, and if I was into K-pop as I am now back then in this hypothetical, I'd be like, oh wow, God, they got really good voices. They are so charismatic. The dopamine, which still obviously that you get from these ladies is excellent, and they complement each other so well. And the line distribution, I think, that is one thing that from the off I think has always been there. Now, of course, I know people are going to say songs from early Twice that are really good. I agree. There are some really good ones, but overall, I would just say the quality that I've noticed recently in this discography really has gone up and everything. But I would be like, yeah, the vocals, they got really nice vocals, they're super charismatic, but the sound isn't quite there for me. That's what I would think if I was checking out Twice in real time when they debuted. But there's something about the last few songs and everything like that, and even the songs before that too, before Fancy, it just seems like there's the production quality's just gone so much higher. This is my very long-winded way of saying this song absolutely slaps. I was very interested when they did the vocal effect at the beginning because that sounded a bit like Uptown Funk and everything. And this song, I was trying to work out what the song was going to be, and I was like, straight away, I was like, vocals, Mina. My God, like the falsetto vocals in this song, I would say this is another song you could show people if you want to show people that Twice can sing, mate. I would say this is absolutely another song to showcase that, and it's a groovy banger at the same time. I mean, you can't go wrong. When Momo came in, that is when I went, wait a minute, what is this song? And that, from that moment, when Momo comes in the first time, that's when I was like, okay, this song absolutely slaps. And the progression on it, on the second verse having a bit more than the first verse, on the second chorus having a bit more than the second chorus, and then that kind of final crescendo of it, with how great the melodies were as well. Unbelievable. I loved the pre-chorus too. I really enjoyed the pre-chorus, especially with, Gio and Nayeon and everything like that. But honestly, like, all of them showcased great vocals on this. Sana sounded insane. Mina, like, from the off, sounded insane. And I will continue to say, Jonghyun's voice. Man, I love her voice so much. Right, looking at my list, starting from top to bottom, I Wouldn't Put Up Fancy, Sunset, I Want You Back, Likey, Dance the Night Away. Honestly, this, you're going to find this, folks. If this is the sound that we're going with now, even if it doesn't go into the full synth pop, just be prepared that if this is the production sort of aspects that we're going to get from here on, this top section of this ranking series is going to get busy. And I know Yes or Yes is Yes or Yes. I understand that. But this, like I said, if I didn't know when this was, and someone just said, oh, check out Hot by Twice, I would listen to it, be like, oh, that's an awesome Twice B-side. Another one. I love their sound. Like, that's what this felt like to me. And I'm so jazzed about the future of this series now. The fact that it looks like people were right. Fancy was that song that I've kind of been waiting for. And again, it's not in a way that, like, all these songs have been before Fancy have been not good, folks. It's not that at all. There's been some really great songs beforehand. You know, some of them that need to go higher than they are right now, by the way. But I'm just saying, like, if you have only watched this ranking series with me and my thoughts on Twice, if what I think is going to happen now is going to happen, you're going to realize that I love Twice probably more than you think. But you'll see. So, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Hit the like button if you did. That gave me a great idea on some more Twice on the channel. Let me know where Hot goes for you in your own list in the comment section. And please subscribe, because plenty of Twice on the channel already. And the Twice reactions playlist should be somewhere on the screen right now. Plenty more on the way. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, night. Whenever you're watching this, please take care. Much